With the loss of an arsenal bird followed by the destruction of their ballistic missile base, Erussia is running out of ways to counter. This is a great opportunity for the Osean army to bolster our power to eventually take down the Erusian capital of Farbanti. The special long-range strategy is entering its final phase. Our objective is to attack and capture the Erusian Air Force Base in Cape Rainy in northern Erussia. This important base is at the forefront of our strategy to establish control of Farbanti. Under the cover of night, our plan is that all squadrons will invade from the valley to the south and mount an air assault on the area. The enemy's observation field has eyes on the skies above the valley, so your altitude will need to be restricted. If you go over a certain altitude, the enemy could spot you, ending the mission in failure. Keep that in mind. Once you arrive, you are to take out the enemy's air defense forces as soon as possible and prepare for the support squadrons. When the air defense forces are neutralized, the helicopter squadron should arrive carrying Marines. The plan is to take control of the base. Getting through the valley is only half the job.
Strider Squadron, aircraft prep complete. You're cleared to taxi.
Beginning nighttime aerial refueling process. Be careful of reduced visibility.
Strider 1, you have passed through waypoint 1. No weapons until you reach the enemy base. All aircraft, reduce altitude. We have altitude restrictions from here on out. Keep altitude below 600 meters. Good. Maintain your current course.
Caution.
Searchlight up ahead. Watch for it.
Stay out of their sight.
Pull up. Caution.
Strider, Dazzle is one. Our current ETA matches yours. We'll catch them off guard, but can we secure the LZ quickly?
We'll get you down safe. I'm worried you're short on men.
Everyone here's already signed their wills.
Pull up.
That ain't funny.
Never was good at jokes. Okay, follow you in. Good luck.
Understood.
Caution. Pull up.
Strider 1, you've passed through waypoint 2.
Pull up.
The valley's about to get narrower. Be careful.
Caution.
When can we take on the final mission? I'm starting to get tired of all this.
This is the last step, Count. We'll take the enemy base and use it as a bridgehead.
Caution.
Watch yourselves out there. We're going to need all of you in Farbanti. Without Wiseman here, everybody wants to give orders like they're the company commander himself.
Caution.
The best thing about Strider Squadron is our leader keeps his mouth shut.
Caution. Pull up.
Watch your speed.
Caution. Pull up.
You've passed waypoint 3. You're coming up on the base, imposing radio silence. We won't be able to talk again until you're over the base. Continue to keep an eye on your altitude. There are plenty of dark spots that can sneak up on you.
Caution. Caution. Pull up. Caution. Pull up. Caution. 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 Caution.
You just passed through waypoint 4. Radio silence has been lifted. You're almost at the base.
Caution.
We made it. That was quite the roller coaster ride.
Visual confirmation on the airbase. Reach destination.
Commence the attack. It's time for their wake-up call. The longer it takes, the worse off we'll be. Hurry up. Finish them off.
All right, let's give them a beating.
Pull up.
They shot down one of us! Enemies are attacking! Where the hell did they come from? Target down and out.
Target acquired.
Pull up.
Fire up the searchlights! I can't see where the enemies are coming from!
It looks like the enemy's air defenses are online. I guess they finally decided to wake up. Keep up the attack. The sooner we finish this thing, the better.
This is Lanczos 1. Arrived at the AO. Landing now.
Roger that. If the enemy is still present in large numbers when our ground forces arrive, the mission will be a failure. Go help our allies.
Be quick. Gotta move on time. Beats 3. Your jokes haven't gotten any better. Getcha, pal. Strider 3 launching missile.
Strider 1, Fox 2.
Forecaster, hostiles are still near the LZ. Can't make our approach.
Multiple helicopters spotted. Do you have a visual on them? Strider 1, I need you to take out those enemies at the LZ.
Target has been destroyed.
Target acquired. In gun range.
Enemy missile detected.
We need you to immediately destroy anything that'll jeopardize the landing. danger.
Stall warning. Stall warning.
Strider 1, missile launched.
Bandit acquired. Firing.
Strider 1, target destroyed.
This is Basilisk 1. Landing now.
Missile.
Trust your allies and keep moving. This base is ours for the taking.
Missile.
They got a stubborn one on my ass. Wait the base, Commander. What are you waiting to?
Missile.
Eject. Rock 2.
Missile. Missile. Missile.
We've engaged the enemy reinforcements. Requesting immediate close air support.
Copy that. We'll send some your way.
Pizza guy's in trouble. Let's help him out.
It's all right. Those two Ozian big shots will take care of them for us.
Strider Squad, move quickly, or we'll lose the element of surprise.
Air support is on its way.
Strider 1, locked on target. Strider 1, warship sunk. Okay, that takes care of all the SAM sites.
Stall warning.
Getting out of rock. Thinking.
Missile away.
Damage report. We need to
We need you to deal with the remaining hostiles. The assault forces are facing strong resistance.
Get out of here. Hurry. We can't carry out our mission. That's the last of our anti-air guns. They've all been taken out.
Target destroyed.
Missile. Missile.
Target eliminated. Great work.
Okay, that attack just took out the enemies on the front line.
Visual confirmation on the airbase. Reach destination.
Commence the attack. It's time for the wake-up call. The longer it takes, the worse off we'll be. Hurry up. Finish him off.
All right, let's give him a beating. An enemy is behind you.
Strider 1, locked on target.
The target has been destroyed.
Enemies are attacking! Where the hell did they come from?
Strider 1, Fox 2.
Fire up the searchlights! I can't see where the enemies are coming from!
It looks like the enemy's air defenses are online. I guess they finally decided to wake up. Keep up the attack.
Visual confirmation on the airbase. Reach destination.
Commence the attack. It's time for their wake-up call. The longer it takes, the worse off we'll be. Hurry up. Finish him off.
All right, let's give him a beating. Locked on bandit.
Stall warning.
Strider 1, UAV deployed.
We just lost a friendly!
Alert. Caution. Alert.
Enemies are attacking! Where the hell did they come from?
Vehicle eliminated.
Fire up the searchlights! I can't see where the enemies are coming from!
It looks like the enemy's air defenses are online. I guess they finally decided to wake up. Keep up the attack. The sooner we finish this thing, the better.
They took out our leader's bird! Hurry or they'll roast us on the ground! That's the last of our anti-air guns. They've all been taken out. This is Basilisk 1. Arrive in the AO. Landing down.
Roger that. If the enemy is still present in large numbers when our ground forces arrive, the mission will be a failure. Go help our allies.
Be quick. Gotta deliver on time when the base is free.
Your jokes haven't gotten any better.
Vehicle eliminated.
Broadcaster, hostiles are still near the LZ. We can't make our approach.
Multiple helicopters spotted. Do you have a visual on them? Strider 1, I need you to take out those enemies at the LZ.
Missile inbound! Evade!
Missile.
Strider 1, locked on target.
Caution. Pull up.
Traeger, enemy has a lock on you.
Missile.
Strider 1, target destroyed.
Missile.
Task was 1. Landing down.
Missile.
Trust your allies and keep moving. This base is ours for the taking.
Missile. Caution.
Wait the base, Commander. What are you waiting for?
Okay, that takes care of all the SAM sites.
We've engaged the enemy reinforcements. Requesting immediate close air support.
Copy that. We'll send some your way.
Pizza guy's in trouble. Let's help him out.
It's all right. Those two Ozian big shots will take care of him for us.
Missile.
Strider 4, Fox 2.
Strider Squadron, do it quickly. We'll lose the element of surprise.
Air support is on its way.
Target eliminated. Great work.
Okay, that attack just took out the enemy from the front line. The way ahead is cleared up. You have our thanks. Give me a damage report. We've suffered heavy losses. This is more than a surprise attack.
Stall warning.
Picking up an enemy squadron. It must be the reinforcements they called in.
We've confirmed at least one leader. It's the one with the 3 scratches. Locked on bandit.
Bandit sighted.
Emergency! Enemy reinforcements? They're stopping us! We can't do anything about their air power. We need support.
Strider 3, Fox 2.
We still got 3 enemy fighters left. It's not over yet.
Missile.
Missile did not connect.
Ambush, stay calm. Reform the ranks. Lancaster, requesting close air support.
Strider Squadron, enemy reinforcements. Get some goddamn support there now.
Enemy numbers are small. Don't give in. Fight until the very end.
That takes care of that. Nice work.
We did it.
UAV deployed.
That's the last one. We achieved air superiority.
Chaplain flares completed.
Stall warning.
Strider 1, Fox 2.
They're after you, Strider 1.
Caution.
In gun range.
Bandit down. Nicely done. That's it. Take out those 2. We can force our way inside the facility.
Confirming Strider 1 destroyed target.
Target's destruction confirmed. That air support was right on the money.
Keep pushing the enemy on their heels.
Okay, start running on the count of 3. Send my boys in to ring the doorbell.
There's still quite a few enemies holed up in there. However, we can't afford to wait any longer. Begin the assault. If anyone resists, kill them. Contact! 2 o'clock! Go! Go! Fire! Tear down that barricade!
Caution. Pull up.
How'd it go? This is Bass with
Basilisk 1. The base is ours. We have control of all major functions.
Glad the pizza was on time. Whew. Roger that, Basilisk 1. Mission accomplished.
All prisoners of war will be treated in accordance with international law. We've even brought pizza.
Looks like they can shred those wills.
I'm already getting an earful from the men over the needless paperwork.
No joke.
Okay, go ahead and begin your approach. We'll do the flight control.
Roger that.
Strider 1, this is Basilisk. The runway is clear.
Excellent work on the night raid. Submarines have arrived from the Ocean mainland and are refueling. This base will serve as a frontline platform for our mission to take Farbanti. We're almost at the end of this operation.
Mihai's second sortie was designed to calculate how his physiology changed under the stress of combat. My job was to compare his performance as a pilot now to when he was younger and understand how his skills evolved. To tell you the truth, I'm not sure I wanted to know the answers anymore. For a man his age, Mihai's body was unbelievably resilient, remarkably flexible. His reflexes were as sharp as they ever were. Still, after all those years of flying in the outer layers of the atmosphere, even someone as strong as Mihai wasn't immune to the effects of the strain. The human body is fragile. It was not meant to handle the excessive amounts of radiation that constantly bombarded the stratosphere. For Mihai's second sortie, we used a flight suit that was still untested. He seemed fine on takeoff, but by the time he landed back at the base, it was clearly a mess. He got caught in a surprise dogfight with an especially stubborn enemy. It took a while for Mihai to bring him down.
Suspend mission.
The suit was ineffective. According to the data, it wouldn't let him fly to his full potential. A new flight suit was made to my exact specifications. When it finally arrived, Mihai's granddaughters glared at me with their disapproval. They blamed me for the pain their grandfather had to keep enduring. But Mihai remained stoic. He wasn't the type of man who cared about anything that happened here on the ground. I wasn't worried about it. I was confident the new suit would protect him thoroughly so that he could maneuver his plane any way he wanted. The moment he took off in his new flight suit, I realized what I had failed to before. Right after takeoff, as the wheels retracted, the plane suddenly arced up. It accelerated so quickly. I had never seen a plane move like that before. Mihai hit the high G's multiple times before disappearing into the blue. The support team couldn't even keep up. And then I knew. I understood why he never seemed to care about restoring his stolen country back to its former glory, and why he didn't seem to care about anything that happened here on the ground. Of course, Mihai's kingdom was the sky.
The operation to capture Erusia's capital, Farbanti, is beginning. This is the culmination of our work. We need to capture the Erusian forces' general headquarters in the south of Farbanti and end this war. the plan is for ground troops to attack Farbanti from both the east and north, and a task fleet will attack from the southwest. We will secure air superiority over the capital, while providing air support for our allies on the ground and in the water as required. By all accounts, we expect this to be an intense, full-scale battle across land, sea, and air. Should you need to replenish your ammunition or make necessary repairs to your craft, a return line has been set up in the north. During this operation, we will also be tasked with having to destroy the communications satellites that Erusha hacked. If we take down the information communication system that we believe they have control over, it should plunge Erusha into chaos. Once the capital falls, the Erusian military will be isolated and thrown into chaos, making it easier for us to end the war. However, that can't happen until after the capital falls, so you guys are the stars of this battle. Erusha will fight like a tiger, but we cannot lose. We must seize the capital and end this war.
Strider Squadron, proceed to runway. Sortie ASAP.
Our troops have engaged the Farbanti Reconstruction Park, Silver Bridge, and the submerged area. We need you to help our boys in those 3 locations. This'll end the war. It's time. Commence the operation. Our friends are waiting.
Lately, that's your company commander. I felt some of you young bucks coming after my championship belt. You're really putting pressure on me. So I think I'm gonna go out there and run up the score a little bit. Just to show you guys how it's done. I trust I can count on all you to keep up. Let's get out there, take care of business, come back in one piece. I want it back!
Strider 1, return line is to the north. Head that way if you need to refuel. Good luck, everyone.
Count is back in the saddle as Cyclops 2. It's good to be flying with you again, partner.
Cute. No, it's real funny. Locked on. Go down.
Strider 1, Fox 2.
Missile! Missile! Enemy missile chasing me! On my target's back. Time to punch through. Enemy's got a lock. Breaking!
Target in gun range.
Failing!
Missile.
inbound. Out of the way, Drake 6. Drake 6, Fox 2.
Our troops have engaged at Farbanti Reconstruction Park, Silver Bridge, and the submerged area. We need you to help our boys in those 3 locations. This'll end the war. It's time. Commence the operation. Our friends are waiting.
Lately, as your company commander, I felt some of you young bucks coming after my championship belt. You're really putting the pressure on me, so I think I'm gonna go out there and run up the score a little bit, just to show you guys how it's done. I trust I can count on all you to keep up. Let's get out there, take care of business, and come back in one piece.
Our ground forces are now moving to capture Farbanti Reconstruction Park. They're already engaged with the enemy. It seems the enemy was fast to detect them. They could use some air support.
Our air support has stopped the enemy. Advance on the hospital.
Strider 1, the return line is to the north. Head that way if you need to refuel. Good luck, everyone.
Count is back in the saddle as Cyclops 2. It's good to be flying with you again, partner.
Cute. Ah, it's real funny.
Half the enemy's already down. That LRSSG's really something.
Caution.
This is School 6. I'm hurt, but still flying. This is School 6. Rocked on bandit.
Roger. Lock room secured. The Ocean Big Shots cleared the way.
I know the field.
Destroyed.
HQ, we're falling back. We don't stand a chance against their air support.
Hold your ground.
Conditions keep changing.
Here they come again. Fire at the lead vehicle.
Behind the enemy. Enemy backup inbound. Forces are heading for 2 separate combat zones. We need to split our forces in 2 and meet both threats at once.
Missile.
Trigger, head for either area. Cyclops will take care of the other line.
Roger.
Missile.
Missile launched.
Missile. 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 Missile.
Watch out. Missile on its way.
Attack missed.
If you sit there, the enemy will surround you.
Careful. The ruins and sunken ships make these waters shallow. Now, support teams, open fire.
Missile. Missile. Missile.
Enemy missile chasing me.
Enemy has a lock.
Rocked on bandit.
Our troops have engaged at Farbanti Reconstruction Park, Silver Bridge, and the submerged area.
Strider Squadron.
Our troops have engaged at Farbanti Reconstruction Park, Silver Bridge, and the submerged area. We need you to help our boys in those 3 locations. This'll end the war. It's time. Commence the operation. Our friends are waiting.
Lately, as your company commander, I felt some of you young bucks coming after my championship belt. Really putting the pressure on me, so I think I'm gonna go out there and run up the score. Just to show you guys how it's done.
Missile.
I trust I can count on all you to keep up. Let's get out there, take care of business, come back in one piece. Attack missed.
Strider 1, the return line is to the north. Head that way if you need to refuel. Good luck, everyone.
Count is back in the saddle as Cyclops 2. It's good to be flying with you again, partner.
Cute. Ah, it's real funny.
Breaking Blasted!
Friendly aircraft lost! Echo 5, evading missile.
Cyclops 4, Fox 2.
Missile, evade! Fox 2. This is Strike 5, attack failed.
Our ground forces are now moving to capture Varbanti reconstruction park. They're already engaged with the enemy. It seems the enemy was fast to detect them. They could use some air support.
Strider 2, Fox 2.
They took a bite out of me, breaking. He went into the cloud. Lost. Our air support has stopped the enemy. Advance on the hospital. Enemy sighted. What are you waiting for? Fill him full of lead.
Missile.
In gun range.
I don't like the look of things. They're relentless.
Dodge that missile.
Evading.
I'm on my target's tail.
The enemy doesn't want us to establish a base here. That's why they fear our presence.
Bandit has a lock on.
Half the enemy's already down. That LR SSG's really something.
Target acquired. Target in gun range.
Do you know how many they've taken out? And you're back. Where's 3 strikes?
Target annihilated. Say goodbye.
Roger. The park will be secured. The Uzian big shots clear the way.
I know the feeling.
HQ, we're falling back. We don't stand a chance against their air support.
Hold your ground.
Enemy backup inbound. Forces are heading for 2 separate combat zones. We need to split our forces in 2 and meet both threats at once.
Trigger, head for either area. Cyclops will take care of the other
Keep
one.
your eyes on the enemy.
Roger. Missile.
Warning, enemy has a beat on you.
Lockdown bandit, attacking.
Missile. Missile.
I can't evade lock.
Missile.
Strider 1, break.
Missile. Missile. Missile.
Missile, break. I'm taking fire, but I can still fight.
Let me slide in on that tail.
Solid.
Enemy is locked on, breaking.
Locked on bandit.
Enemy missile, breaking.
On my target's back. Time to punch through. Cyclops 1, launching missile. Okay, Trigger. Silver Bridge is all yours. We'll deal with the other threat.
Locked on, breaking.
Let's go. Lucian.
Wilco. That's something.
Letting a rip. That's a hit. Enemy still alive. Continuing attack.
Strider 1, missile away.
First strike. Evading. Enemy missile detected. Evading.
Missile did not connect.
On my target's back. Time to punch through.
The enemy is worn out. This is our chance. Use your familiarity to beat back the enemy assault. Alright, am I back?
Missile away. Bon voyage.
Strider 1, target acquired.
This Grand 7. I'm Empathy.
1, missile inbound.
Missile.
Attacking.
Missile.
In gun range. Enemy has a lock on you.
Stall warning.
Enemy missile detected. Evading. Fatigue is starting to set in. Maintain your composure. We're almost through this. Enemy has a lock on me.
The enemy is desperately trying to stop our advance. This is going to be tougher than we thought.
Enemy on your field. We need more air support. We can't hold the bridge much longer without it.
Missile evaded.
Missile. Missile. Missile.
Strider 3, Fox 2.
We have him on the run.
Stall warning.
UAV deployed. Target acquired.
Behind the enemy.
Call reinforcements! Damn it! Should have known it sooner!
Stall warning.
Yeah, that's the ticket.
Stall warning.
Show the enemy what kind of surprise we've got waiting for him. Bandit acquired. It's no use! We have to retreat! Enemy has a lock on me. Enemy on your tail! Watch it!
Special delivery.
Enemy reinforcements on radar. Take him out.
Hostile forces coming near enemy HQ. We don't have enough units to hold them.
Missile.
Split up. The longer this drags on, the greater our losses.
Roger that.
My job just got that much harder. Use GPS to locate allies.
UAV deployed.
Gotcha, pal.
This is the start. There are small boats hiding in the ruins. Take them out before they can approach the fleet.
There's no way we're pulling back now. If they take our headquarters, we're finished. We must show our resolve.
Strider 1, Fox 2.
Pull up.
The missile got through our ECM. Shoot it.
There's something we can do. Enemy is locked on. Breaking. That area is all yours, Strider. Back up help squadron at the submerged area.
Missile. 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 Missile.
Check the port side. We need to regroup.
5 minutes remaining.
Missile.
Strider 1, missile inbound.
Missile. Caution. Caution. Missile.
Say goodbye.
Missile. Missile.
Conditions keep changing. This battle is ugly.
Anti-air gun eliminated.
Eyeball to Tucker 2-4. Requesting fire for range. Coordinates 2294-5002. Targeted enemy MBC formation. Fire for effect with your strongest round.
Missile. Missile.
Watch it. Enemy has a lock on you.
Missile.
Eyeball to Tucker 2-4. Bracketing is complete. Fire for effect. Roger. Main fire initiated. Azimuth 2870, LA 237. Prepare to volley. Fire.
Half our forces are neutralized. Got these guys. Let's put somebody by some fire under our ass.
Enemy has lit up. Hopefully it stays that way for a while.
Our tanks and combat vehicles are knocked out. They've mostly fallen to the enemy's air support.
And impact.
In gun range.
Tucker 2-4. You'll easy on our eardrums next time. Thanks for the fire support. Lanczos, this is Base 1. We'll handle the rest.
All aircraft, move on to assist other units.
Thanks, LRSSG. We'll take it from here. We've got flies buzzing around our heads. Don't take your eyes off them. The enemy's in front of you. The enemy's striking back with everything they've got.
You're low on missiles. Missile, evade!
Caution. Pull up. Missile. 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 Caution. Pull up.
Firing all the move!
spotted enemy backup. Check your radars.
Copy. Trigger, it's about time we finished up here and helped other allies in trouble.
You don't need to try and target every enemy. Just keep your focus. Take one down and move on to the next.
Our allies aren't advancing as we hoped. This isn't good. Trigger!
Hit the areas where the enemy forces are thickest.
This is the amphibious command ship targeted. The enemy ships in this area are part of the sunken ruins now. The landing party is on its way to HQ. Take every last one of the enemy ships.
Target eliminated.
Missile. Missile.
Target acquired.
Missile. Missile. Missile.
Are you alright? Hang in there.
Strider 1, missile away.
Locked on. Go down.
Missile. Missile.
2 minutes remaining.
They're after you, Strider 1.
Missile. Missile.
Sorry, but I won't be fish food.
Target's destruction confirmed.
Your air support considerably weakened organized resistance from the Erusian army. Operation nearly complete. Just need to see it through.
Understood.
Understood.
All right.
Understood.
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 Missile. Missile.
Enemy on your back. Strider 1, break!
Ready? Fire. Got the squad giving their support.
Enemy's got a lock.
No use.
Missile closing. Breaking.
Strider 1, missile launched.
Powerful AA defense system in the AO. Coordinates Tango 2-8. Not.
On my target's tail.
Missile. Missile. Missile.
If these guys really fight a battle before this, they just keep coming.
Breaking. I need to invade.
Missile did not connect. Watch it. Enemy has a lock on you.
Missile. Missile. Missile.
Sorry, got a bail.
30 seconds remaining.
Missile in the air. Evading.
Reduce altitude. Fly between the buildings.
You did really well out there. This is sure to bring an end to the war. You'll be heroes.
I don't know what medals they've got for you, but if you want one, come back in one piece.
Missile. Ammunition
I've been
zero.
spiked.
Missile. Missile.
All aircraft, listen carefully. This is Lancaster. We have the upper hand. The enemy headquarters is almost ours. Operation to eliminate all enemy satellites also underway. All going according to plan. The end of the war is in sight. Think of something you'd like to eat, guys? Because I'm buying.
Roger that.
Man, don't jinx us.
You're right. New bogies. No, 5 Su-30s inbound.
It's Mr. X.
What's going on here? I don't believe it. We've just lost ship 3 and 4. We're taking heavy damage. It's like this monster is toying with us out there. We've got to do something.
LRSSG, we have an emergency order from Mission Command. Bring down Mr. X. I know it's a tall order, but HQ wouldn't ask if they didn't have faith in you.
There they are. It's the snowbirds. The 2 leaders are at a different level. But don't underestimate the rest of them either.
Missile.
This should prove to be fun.
Missile.
What do you mean?
Missile.
It's just like you say. The enemy has experienced fighters in their midst.
What's going on here? I don't believe it. We've just lost ship 3 and 4. We're taking heavy damage. It's like this monster is toying with us out there. We've got to do something.
LRSSG, we have an emergency order from Mission Command. Bring down Mr. X. I know it's a tall order, but HQ wouldn't ask if they didn't have faith in you.
There they are. It's the snowbirds. The 2 leaders are at a different level. But don't underestimate the rest of them either. This should prove to be fun.
Missile.
What do you mean?
warning.
On the enemy's tail.
Missile.
Don't go out alone. 2 or more on each target.
Strider 1, locked on target.
Good ship is sunk. Single fighter coming back around.
Don't let Mr. X run wild. Friendlies are suffering heavy damage.
Cyclops 1, Fox 2.
Stall warning. Stall warning.
Strider 3 hit by enemy missile.
Missile.
Missile launched, evade! They dodged it.
Missile.
Even the escorts. 3 hit by enemy missile.
Missile.
Missile launched, evade! They dodged it. Seasoned.
Mr. X is eating through the Osean forces.
No, 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 no! Who are these guys?
They got a lock.
Stall warning.
Caution, enemy has a lock.
Missile. 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 Missile.
Strider 2, Fox 2.
What's going on here? I don't believe it. We've just lost ship 3 and 4. We're taking heavy damage. It's like this monster is toying with us out there. We've got to do something.
LRSSG, we have an emergency order from Mission Command. Bring down Mr. X. I know it's a tall order, but HQ wouldn't ask if they didn't have faith in you.
There they are. It's the snowbirds. The 2 leaders are at a different level. But don't underestimate the rest of them either.
Missile.
This should prove to be fun.
Missile.
What do you mean? It's just like you say. The enemy has experienced fighters in their midst.
Missile.
Fox 2!
Damn, even his lackeys fly like champions.
Fox 2.
Ship 5 is hit. Sorry, I gotta bail out.
Strider 1, missile! Take gun range.
Good ship is sunk. Single fighter coming back around.
Don't let Mr. X run wild. Friendlies are suffering heavy damage.
I have a lock.
Wow, you sure he's human?
Shaking off enemy
This
lock.
one's got skills.
Taking fire.
I'm gonna open this guy up. Mr. X is eating through the Osean forces.
No, 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 no! Who are these guys?
The ship was sunk soon after. That's the last we heard from them.
Not long before our forces are routed. They've got their flight envelopes nailed down.
Cyclops 4, enemy attacking from behind.
Stall warning.
Missile away.
Call in our air support ASAP. Yes, I'm talking about them.
Cyclops, Strider, stop Mr. X.
See where your plane is headed. Eject. Forgive me. Good luck.
This is Cyclops 3. I've been hit. We gotta eject.
That teamwork is somewhat lacking.
Take them out one by one.
Cyclops 3 is bailed out safely. Don't worry, he's gonna make it. Listen, Trigger, real talk. If we keep this up, someone's not going home. I'll act as a lure. Meanwhile, you shoot down Mr. X.
What?
All right, he grabbed the bait. Time to take him for a ride. Man, this is one stubborn bastard. He's on my tail, but he won't fire. Waiting for the perfect shot, eh? Sorry, stranger. My boys won't let you have it. Taking evasive action.
Enough with your air show, Wiseman. You're pushing it.
Oh, Cal, that's sweet. I never knew you cared. We're all grown up. I'll even let the wisecrack slide.
Hey, I'm being serious here.
Target is hit.
Nice, flying. Give him one more.
UAV deployed.
Bandit fire missile.
lost ship 3 and 4. We're taking heavy damage. It's like this monster is toying with us out there. We've got to do something.
LRSSG, we have an emergency order from Mission Command. Bring down Mr. X. I know it's a tall order, but HQ wouldn't ask if they didn't have faith in you.
There they are. It's the snowbirds. The 2 leaders are at a different level. But don't underestimate the rest of them either.
Missile.
This should prove to be fun.
Missile.
What do you mean?
It's just like you say, the enemy has experienced fighters in their midst.
Special delivery.
Not bad. As good as Wood says. Although their teamwork is somewhat lacking.
One ship is sunk. Single fighter coming back around.
Don't let Mr. X run wild. Friendlies are suffering heavy damage.
I'm hit!
Stay focused. We've still got a monster to slay.
Stall warning. Missile.
I have a lock.
Missile.
Seymour, your plane has had it. Eject! Forgive me. Good luck. Damn. These lackeys fly like champions.
Mr. X is eating through the Ocean forces.
No. Who are these guys?
Scratch the last escort.
We need to be extra careful if we want to split up the 2 leaders.
Eject while you can still talk.
Target acquired. Missile hit.
Shaking bandit. Taking evasive action.
This is Cyclops 3. I've been hit. I gotta eject. Rider 1, hostile has a lock.
Cyclops 3 has bailed out safely. Don't worry, he's gonna make it.
Box 2.
Listen, Trigger, real talk. If we keep this up, someone's not going home. I'll act as a lure. Meanwhile, you shoot down Mr. X.
What?
All right, he grabbed a bait. Time to take him for a ride.
Fox 2.
Shaking bandit. Man, this is one stubborn bastard. He's on my tail, but he won't fire. Waiting for the perfect shot, eh? Sorry, stranger, but my boys won't let you have it.
Target is hit.
Nice, fine. Give him one more. Bandit fire missile.
Miss. Target still active.
Weisman, bandit behind you.
Enemy has a lock on me.
Stall warning.
Strata 1. Target acquired.
Stall
You're
warning.
quite the entertainer, but the show's over with this next shot. He wasn't a bad pilot.
Weisman, missile closing.
I'll keep him on me. Just a bit longer.
Shit. Cyclops 1 is down.
Cyclops
Weisman,
down.
eject already, Weisman.
I'm sorry, Count. This plane exploded.
Weisman, stay strong. We're not done here.
Cyclops 2, you've got the lead.
Weisman, shit.
Negative, Cyclops 2, you're the lead.
I can't do it. Trigger should take command.
The duty is yours.
That's impossible.
Do it.
Damn it. Cyclops 4, form an element. We need our... Top gun if we're gonna take out that bastard.
Lookahead.
Damn, I can't seem to find an opening.
Missile hit.
Damn.
Now go finish the job.
Get Mr. X, Trigger. Shoot it down, Trigger. You can do it. In fact, you're the only one who can.
My radar suddenly turned off.
What is it? Respond.
My data won't update.
My HUD is
Damn it.
glitching out.
What was that?
I've lost radar contact. What's up?
Look at the sky. Towards the sun.
What is that?
A star? No, maybe an explosion?
This is Soul Squadron. Head home. It's not safe to stick around here if we lose our base.
Listen up. We've just lost our real-time connection with Mission Command. It's not just Mission Command. I'm not getting any response from outside our LOS. Farbanti's now under Ocean control. The operation was a success. We didn't get the orders that should have come after the operational success. We'll guide you to the scheduled airport. All aircraft, leave this airspace immediately.
Negative. They've got a debt to pay.
Count, we all feel the same way.
Shit!
So Wiseman died for nothing.
This is a peacekeeping fort. Other Allied aircraft. We don't...
As far as the chaos we find ourselves in these days, it's difficult to say which side pulled the trigger first. Erusia deployed an automatic intercept system with drones. Osea implemented long-range attacks to bypass them. So Erusia decided to sabotage Osea's communications and navigation technology. Erusia couldn't launch a satellite themselves, but they were still able to hack the software of the Osean transmission and navigation systems. Before Osea even noticed, half of their satellites were hijacked. That's when things got ugly. In an attempt to knock out each other's capabilities, both forces launched fighters loaded with anti-satellite missiles at the same time. Only military satellites were targeted. However, their destruction created a debris field in orbit, which wiped out scores of other satellites, both private and government-owned. What kept the world relatively sane up to that point had been free-flowing data and information. But now, those were gone. All that remained was chaos and confusion. Government and civilian broadcasts and transmissions were cut off. The flow of information had ceased. Forces on both sides of the conflict now found themselves unable to communicate with their superiors. Many of the smaller countries annexed by Erusia and yearning for their independence seized the opportunity and started their own uprisings. As for why some of Osea's military decided to break off from the main force and continue on their own, I have no idea. Perhaps there was some sort of dispute over the chain of command. The continent that had once seen wars that were only fought between Osea and Erusia was now full of numerous conflicts between rival leaders vying for power. Insurgencies were everywhere. I even heard a rumor that a group of Osean convicts had rebelled. Rumors. It never ceased to amaze me that even at a crazy time like this, something as trivial as a rumor could find its way here. Communications from corporate were cut off. Apparently, the entire computer network was down. It was a wise decision to make our drones autonomous with AI instead of being radio-controlled. Wise and forward-thinking. Even with their GPS offline, they can still use their sensors to navigate as long as they're working properly. I'm sure the drones are still working perfectly, following their mission orders to the letter. I wish I could upload Mihai's new data to them. But without a connection, I can't upload the software to the active drones. The new ones we're making, though, there should still be enough time to upgrade those before they're activated. I'll be taking the data I've acquired away from the front lines now. Oh, and I'll be taking the girls, too. I told my assistant, Masa, it was time to get Mihai's granddaughters ready to leave here. She's not much older than the girls, but she has a way about her, and I'm sure she won't have any trouble with them. I saw a plane flying off in the distance. I imagine it was looking for a safer place. The plane had a rose emblem on it.
Erusia's communication networks have been down since their satellites were destroyed. Unfortunately, we are experiencing trouble too. All of Erusia has been affected, and we don't know when things will be back up and running. We're not even sure if this is Erusia's doing. Still, we will follow the strategy that was originally planned, and move on to the next operation after liberating Farbanti. Let's get to it. Since the war began, we've been receiving communications in secret from an officer in the Erusian army. With the capital under our control, Erusia's radical element is losing support quickly, affecting the balance of power. HQ is thinking of using the military officer as a way to gain leverage to settle peace negotiations. The officer is currently hiding in the outskirts of Anchorhead Bay, having joined up with support dispatched from the Osean army. The plan is that they'll take a standard vehicle to a rendezvous point at a harbor in the east part of the city, where a helicopter will be waiting. I would like the new Strider Squadron to provide escort for the officer. Cyclops will remain at the base on standby to serve as defense. With the communication network currently down in the capital, I very much doubt Erusia will be able to mount a regimented counterattack. However, it is likely that Erusia's intelligence department and the remaining forces who are aware of the officer's movements will interfere. Keep a close eye on the officer and make sure he stays safe. Our victory in Farbanti has given us a golden opportunity to finally end this war. Be safe out there. Take note that our satellite-based IFF has become unreliable following the recent communications failure. As such, target ID will be done by processing the images from the infrared cameras on your aircraft. Objects will initially appear as unknown on your HUDs, but will be ID'd once you close in on them for a set period of time.
Strider Squadron, you're cleared to taxi.
To the unidentified Osean craft, this is Captain Carl of the Osean Army. Are you here for the escort? You're not the squadron I was expecting. Are you really friendlies? Over.
This is Lancaster. Airborne warning and control system for the Osean Long-Range Strategic Strike Group. Captain Carl, they're on our side.
And those two pilots we've heard about must be here too.
Okay, I hope you're right. Lancaster, are all of these really unknowns?
It's a state of civil war. The Erusian army is fighting itself. There's no guarantee the Oseans won't shoot us in this confusion.
We'll image process the unknowns caught in your cams to identify friend or foe. The process will be faster if you get a close-up, well-centered image.
Meanwhile, we just run if they shoot us, right?
Affirmative. Always identify your target before you fire.
War is something I'll never get used to, but tonight has been a total shock. The city under martial law.
Gunfire and the roar of jets echoing through the streets.
Give me Strider Squadron's IDs. Oh, and hand me that sandwich.
What's wrong with drones? Whether you're a patriot or not, you're just too stubborn to change with the times.
We were saved by the news from the experimental squadron. Forget it.
So you were the ones on the radio. We don't know.
Lancaster, are all of these really unknowns?
It's a state of civil war. The Erusian army is fighting itself. There's no guarantee the Oseans won't shoot us in this confusion.
We'll image process the unknowns caught in your cams to identify friend or foe. The process will be faster if you get a close-up, well-centered image.
Meanwhile, just run if they shoot us, right?
Affirmative. Always identify your target before you fire.
War is something I'll never get used to. But tonight has been a total shock. The city under martial law. Gunfire and the roar of jets echoing through the streets.
ID'd as Osean forces. This is AWACS for the LRSSG.
Our info has been updated.
Give me Strider Squadron's IDs. Oh, and hand me that sandwich.
Star warning. Star warning.
Target acquired. Entering the Anchorhead Bay area. Buildings will block your line of sight. Make sure to keep track of your objective.
How this war ends depends on this mission. I'm counting on you.
Understood.
Watch two!
Strider Squadron, identify the unknowns along the route.
You were the ones on the radio. We don't know our location. Give us orders.
We have no orders, but we do have ID data. Check your TAP terminal.
Roger that. We'll look for our way home.
It's illusion.
They are responding aggressively.
General, if they're conservatives, they'll listen to us. The negotiations were a success, Lancaster. They've opened up a path for us. The more the merrier.
AA gun confirmed destroyed.
It is not machines that make the decisions in war. It's people. Understand that.
We can't see the tops of the roofs from down here. Be on the lookout for enemy ambushes. We made it through the Anchorhead Bay area. We're heading along Highway 208 under the bridge. We're taking the coastal highway at the next ramp.
All right.
The use of drones makes war more palatable. Why don't people realize this?
There's a strict curfew. No people gather at bars and other places to learn what's going on.
Locked on. Go down.
You guys are hoping to draw out the war, leading our country even further into ruin. There's a strict curfew, but people gather at bars and other places to learn what's going on.
Missile away.
Target destroyed.
Wait. The General managed to convince them.
Listen, those that protect General Lafarge are the real patriots. Onward!
There's a vehicle up ahead. Think it's gonna ask us to pay a toll? Get closer and find out if it's an enemy vehicle.
We'll go. Let's go.
We archived all the footage that we shot for when the communication networks come back online.
Star warning.
We need to remind everyone that there's no such thing as a clean war.
There's a vehicle blocking the road.
No
no response to hails. It's the radicals.
One, target destroyed.
Missile.
Fox 2,
Missile. Missile.
tank is destroyed.
Missile. Missile.
It's no good. There's still a car on the road. Just to be safe, we better avoid the highway and head for the warehouse district. Lancaster, we're taking a detour. Don't lose us.
Strider 1, the general's route has changed. Keep your eyes on his vehicle. Don't let him out of your sight.
Caution. Pull up.
Target acquired.
Here comes a traitor, Lepard. This is a wide net they've cast. They really don't want the war to end, do they? Lepard's in that vehicle!
They've been set up in all the right places.
Caution.
We have some enemies coming up behind us. They're gaining on us. We changed our route, but the enemy's still on us.
Trigger has destroyed the target.
This is a message to all of you fighting out there. Ask yourselves, what is best for our country?
Star warning.
Strider 1, missile launched.
They actually believe that using robots will put an end to bloodshed.
You guys have opened the trial to war, leading our country even further into ruin.
We're almost at landfill number 7. If we can make it through, we'll be in arm's reach of the rendezvous at Grunder Park. Captain Carl, do you have the means to record this conversation? I wish to explain to you the situation inside Erusia. I'm sure the boys listening upstairs will record it. The open declaration of war, expanding the front lines, was all the work of some young Erusian officers. They were referred to as the radicals, but there was an unseen force guiding them. It was technology they borrowed from the Belgians. When they actually went to war, the performance of the attack drones exceeded their wildest dreams. And they were incredibly clean, which got public opinion and the opportunists within the military on their side. They even manipulated the princess. The Belkin technology advanced UAV research within the Erusian Flight Test Center by at least 10 years. They used the flight data from a former ace pilot to create drone AI, but to us it's no different than magic or alchemy. Airplanes are meant to be flown by human beings. Those of you listening in, am I wrong? We're heading towards Grunder Park. Rendezvous point is the helipad on this man-made island. We'll ditch the car and take the helicopter from there.
You're just too stubborn to change with the times.
Rumors of a military group calling itself the Free Erusians. Strider 1 crashed. Of a military group calling itself the Free Erusians. An unknown is blocking our scheduled route.
No response. Got a bad feeling.
That's a confirmed kill. You are a true patriot.
Vehicle confirmed destroyed.
Taking fire from a friendly drone. Three strikes. I heard scratches on the tail mean that it's part of the penal unit. All rebels must be taken down.
Put out your smokes. 3 strikes will find you. Listen up. From here on out, all aircraft are prohibited from taking off.
It's Erusian! Shoot it down!
Strider 1, target destroyed.
Which faction is the head of our organization?
There are rumors of a military group calling itself the Free Erusians. An unknown is blocking our scheduled route.
No response. Got a bad feeling.
Strider 1, target destroyed.
I see scratches on their tails. They're that convict squadron.
Missile. Missile.
Strider 1 has entered the clouds.
Open fire on that vehicle.
The VIP is taking fire. His vehicle stopped.
There are rumors of a military group calling itself the Free Erusians.
An unknown is blocking our scheduled route.
No response. Got a bad feeling. Thanks. We would have been toast. Target locked.
The drones aren't receiving my orders. Can we switch the UAVs to slave mode? Those 3 strikes. I heard scratches on the tail mean that it's part of the penal unit. All rebels must be taken down.
Captain Carl, we have a new rendezvous point. New coordinates are as follows. 263 Tango 4, 1999 Delta Lima. Rescue team says hostiles are making the area too dangerous.
Well, yeah, don't they know nowhere is safe?
Our capital's fall has led to another power struggle like a huge military.
It's all gone to hell. Even radio chatters about the Civil War. Radio? You have one in your cockpit? Yeah, ever since my previous squadron. I've got it taped, nice and secure.
Signals that Erusia is in a civil war.
UAVs are acting strange. Their autonomous mode must be bugged. It's not the drones that are faulty. It's this whole Charlie Foxtrot.
We're about to cross Anchor Bridge. There'll be nowhere to hide.
Something.
Bridge is being blocked up by a tank. This isn't good.
Missile.
An armored vehicle's behind us. It's a vehicle used by the Erusian forces. Take it out!
Trigger, our VIP is in trouble. Clear the way for him.
We're taking fire! Take care of them!
Missile. Missile. Missile.
I didn't think we were gonna make it, but you saved us. Thanks.
Missile. 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 Missile.
Damn it! We're outnumbered. There were too many conservatives in the Air Force that hated the drones.
Ocean forces at landfill number 7. This is AWACS Lancaster.
Almost reached the container area. Watch out for enemy ambushes.
Understood.
General is speaking with the commander.
System failures caused further fire incidents among Ocean forces. There are even rumors of penal units turning on their former allies.
Destroy aircraft with tally marks on the tail. Their penals in the double.
Missile.
Target destroyed.
Unknown aircraft approaching.
The General's vehicle is under attack. Our VIP is taking fire.
I'm hit! Get this guy off my back!
Chaffin flares launched. Fox 2.
We made it somehow. Try to get off your ass a little faster next time.
Destroyed.
Fire smokes. 3 strikes for budget. We're coming up on a tunnel. We'll need to split up until we reach the exit. There's more to Belkin technology than just UAVs. Making IFM designations for one was an astonishing feat. They used it to make drones that resembled Osean fighters. And then to assassinate Harling and put the blame on enemy fighters. But in the end, Belkin technology only brought chaos to the world.
I can't believe Erusia is responsible for Harling's assassination.
You talking politics? That's new.
Can't ignore a story like that, right, Trigger?
Is this place under rebellion too?
Bad news. Hostile armored forces outside of the tunnel. I'm thinking that we should go say hi before they ruin the General's day.
Enemy's got a lock.
It's ID'd as a Russian.
The General's a real celebrity. Seems everyone wants to meet him.
Missile. Missile. Missile.
That's enough. Here on out, all aircraft are prohibited from taking off.
How'd you last, Lancaster? We've been briefed and we're here to help.
Target acquired. Target is hit.
We have no choice. Fire!
We're taking heavy fire. Concentrate your fire on the combat vehicle.
Strider 1 destroyed target.
Got him in my crosshairs.
We were nearly done for. I couldn't have asked for better timing. We've reached the industrial zone. This should be the new rendezvous point. The coordinates are up ahead. Take out any enemies in the surrounding area.
Officers from countries annexed by Erusia have taken multiple groups and declared independence. Glad we waited. Don't worry, we won't let anybody kill us here.
Almost at the rendezvous. Move the rear to the others. Understood.
Fire for the next half hour.
The radicals truly believe boosting drone productions will make up for our losses. They should be taking responsibility for the capital's fall, but instead they're prolonging the war. That is why proper conservatives like myself are moving to regain control. If all goes well, we should be able to sign a truce with Osea quickly. We've reached the rendezvous point. There's the chopper, too.
Who can we turn to in this darkest hour? We need a beacon of light to show us the way. This is the Erusian News Network.
Okay, let's go. We're getting out of here. I've had just about enough of this place. I'd like to offer my thanks to the LRSSG. They should finally bring about a true end to the war.
Understood. Good luck. Multiple unidentified aircraft approaching.
This plane is carrying civilians. We have escort fighters, but we do not intend to engage in combat. Please stand down.
What's going on?
Try to get a little closer. Weapon use is prohibited.
What's going on? Dr. Schroeder!
Whoa, whoa. There's a girl on board?
He's not lying about carrying civilians.
No. Unless she's a soldier.
Weapon use is prohibited. We've checked footage. It does seem to be a transport with escorts.
I repeat, this craft is carrying civilians. We are not here to fight.
Dr. Schroeder, tell me what's happening.
I'm sure I don't need to remind you, but do not attack the civilian liaison.
That's the aircraft your grandfather told me about. The one with the scratches.
There it is. The EASA liaison plane. They engage in witchcraft with Belkin technology. They're responsible for leading the military down the wrong path.
Wait! Unknown's attacking the girl's plane!
Hold on tight.
Lancaster, permission to engage.
Negative.
What?
They could be Osean fighters. ID them ASAP.
Shit.
That's all we can do.
Stall warning.
ID complete. They're Erusian fighters. What the hell is going on?
Stay sharp.
Uh-huh.
Right. I'm shooting him down. Any complaints?
Granted.
Wilco.
Wilco.
Pursuing enemy. How dare you interfere? I'm here to deal with that traitor.
Don't miss.
Aim carefully.
Yeah, good work. Strider 1 has killed a bandit.
Careful, those guys are good. Wait, you don't think it's easy to big shots, do you? I managed to catch a glimpse of the three strikes.
Attack missed. 9. Behind the enemy. No good. Bandit destroyed. Well done.
Strider 1, target acquired.
They're in my way.
Strider 2, Fox 2.
Nice kill.
Good work. All hostile aircraft eliminated. The liaison is safe. Wait.
The escort fighter is... the drive. They're missing the drive.
What the hell? You gotta be kidding me. Liaison escort has a radar lock. They're targeting you guys.
What the hell? We were just helping them.
Erusian aircraft, this is AWACS Lancaster. Do not engage the liaison. Break off now.
Can you hear me on this channel, Ocean craft? Those escort aircraft are drones. They are currently being operated autonomously. They are not being controlled by anyone. They are flying on their own volition.
What?
In that case, we have no choice but to shoot the aircraft down.
Unfortunately, yes.
We did what we could. Weapons free. You are cleared to attack the escort.
Wilco, understood.
Wilco.
You can aboard the MQ-99 launch. Our commands are overridden. They must be accessing it remotely. Which unit is behind this?
Not bad at all, Trigger. Hey, it's not our fault they won't listen to reason. Why build something like that? Whoever did is the king of all dumbasses.
To build something else entirely.
Strider 1, target acquired.
Missile.
Additional hostiles inbound. Great timing.
Son of a bitch.
Our drones headed this way. No. The escort must have used its remote activation rights to gain more allies. Clever.
Stall warning.
Strider 1, missile launched.
Stall warning. Stall warning.
Strider 3 launching missile.
Missile.
Watch it. Enemy has a lock on you.
Missile. Missile.
5 bandits remaining.
Damn it. They don't have the drive they need. Autonomous move is fully functional. You're incredible.
Missile.
4 bandits left.
Missile.
It's not enough to be fully functional. There has to be a time when it should not function. But when?
Target acquired.
They have to move data, aren't they?
Missile.
3 bandits to go.
Enemy on your back.
Two bandits left.
Missile.
Show them what you got.
Missile.
I'm behind my target.
Fox 2. 1 bandit to go.
Stall warning.
Strider 1, that's what I like to see. Another story to tell my boy.
Understood. All hostiles have been eliminated. Nice. General's helicopter is flying safely outside Anchorhead Bay. All aircraft, RTB, mission complete.
All hostiles, huh?
General, the Ocean aircraft is here to pick us up. The approaching Ocean aircraft.
Losing his army? Elaborate. They stole our sealed orders. It should be a piece of cake.
Were you sent by the General Staff? No, we left it at Central. I can't!
There are 3 scratches.
What does that mean?
The tail of that plane.
Lancaster, are all of
In order to respond to the attack on the base, Cyclops has scrambled after being on standby. We'll head up too, once our planes are ready. Oh, and Labarth is dead.
What did you say?
Apparently, he was shot down by another Ocean aircraft after he left the area of operations. I mean, I know it was chaos, but still. At any rate, the sealed order operation has come to a close. We have no idea about a plan for going forward.
All we can do for now is watch our own backs.
What's up with the commander?
He's staying in his room. He's still alive, since we can hear him crying.